Hi everybody, this feels super weird, but I felt like if there was ever a time for me to come back and restart the videos on my channel, now was probably the most appropriate time. So I've just kind of made a bit of a, not a statement, but kind of an emotional, I would say, yeah, maybe it is a statement, an emotional statement on my Facebook, and also kind of a post on my Instagram about it as well. You know me, you know the journey that I've been on. Where I'm at is kind of a bit of a touchy subject, and also something that I've really avoided for a very long time. So oddly enough, it's just past my 3-year anniversary from when I joined Slimming World. What is it today? It's the 2nd of June today. I started Slimming World on the 28th of May 2013. So it's just gone over that cusp of the 3-year anniversary. I lost a kind of a quick recap in case anyone cares or you don't know. Maybe this is the first time that you're watching one of my videos. I lost just over 9 stone in about 13 months, 14 months. So only just over a year. And then I spent 2 months, not 2 months, I wish, 2 years of that completely messing around. I got into a I feel really upset. I didn't want to do this. Right. Hold it together. I feel like I need to do this though because I need to remember how I feel right now. That was the whole reason why I did the videos in the first place. Because I needed to remember how I was feeling at certain points in my journey, and that kind of pushed me and that helped me. So this is one of them videos, and hopefully I'm not making any sense. Hopefully how I'm feeling right now will help you, because that's what I want. I want it to help me and I want it to help you. So I can't even remember what I was saying. Just after I got my 9 stone award, I fell in love. I got into a relationship. First time that I've ever been in a relationship and first time that I've ever been happy. For me, losing weight was so easy because I was so unhappy in my life. I told myself that if I lost weight, it would give me a reason to smile, it would give me a reason to want to wake up in the morning, and I would have a life to live. So that's why I lost weight. And I found it so easy. If I was going out, like if my friends were going out for a drink, I would have Diet Coke. I didn't feel like I needed to get wasted. If I went out for meals, I found it very easy to pick the healthy option on the menu. There was always a good choice that could be made. And I used to say, I don't understand how people manage to slip up. Like, it's just about making good choices. There's always a good choice you can make. And I'm such a hypocrite because I became that person that always made the bad choice. So I went from being Miss Goody Two-Shoes, basically. I was Golden Girl. I couldn't put a foot out of line. I was losing constantly. I was very rarely having gains. I had the odd gain, I had the odd maintain. It was like full steam ahead. I just kept going, and there was this constant bubble of praise and awards and just constant, you're doing so well, you look great, oh, you've gone into the next stone down, you've gone a dress size smaller. There was this just constant, it was like I was covered in this bubble of just praise and positive energy, and it was so easy. I got to a point where I was at my lowest weight of 14 stone and 3 pound. I just got my 9 stone award. That was the last time I ever got handed an award, and that was 2 years ago. Just about 2 years ago, and I haven't had an award since then. And I've still gone to group. Apart from the last, I would say, maybe 8 weeks, I've never had a break like this from Slimming World. I've always gone. I've kind of done blind weigh-ins, not looked at the scales because I knew it was going to be bad, watched my weight creep up and creep up. And this evening I went to the gym and I weighed myself at the gym, and I'd gone from being my lowest weight of 14 stone 3 to being 17 stone 13 pound. I can't even do the maths because I feel a bit upset, but I can't believe how bad that weight has crept back up. Like I was in the 14 stone bracket, and that was like the most amazing feeling in the world for someone that was pushing 24 stone when they started losing weight, to be 14 stone, which some people think is like an awful weight to be. There are some people that are 12 stone and don't want to be 12 stone, and they want to lose 4 stone from being that weight. But for me, being a size 14 and weighing 14 stone was incredible. And I'm now almost like just on the cusp of going back up into 18. And that is ridiculous. Like, I could not believe it. I only really walked to the gym because I needed to set foot on some scales, because I needed to see how much weight I've put on. And after I'd weighed myself, I just had to get straight on the treadmill. I couldn't really do much. I've already posted what I did. I was on the treadmill for like 40 minutes and I only burnt 200 calories. But I did like the couch to 5k up. I did day 1 and I did intervals of running and walking. And I just tried to listen to some music and kind of clear my head. And then I've come home and made my Facebook statement and posted on Instagram, because it's so important to me that I'm honest and I share everything. And I just felt so shit, and there's no one here to talk to. Kind of, my grandparents are in bed, my boyfriend's at work. I don't really know how to vent how I'm feeling because there's no one here to talk to. So I'm recording this video because I don't want this to be about people feeling the need to send me messages and send me comments and say, oh, you're being too hard on yourself, or you've done so amazing and things like that, because I haven't. I did do really well, and I did lose a hell of a lot of weight. And then I made excuses and I got way too comfortable in just living my life and making bad choices and constantly feeling like I deserved to eat shit. And that's what I've done. I haven't just had the odd treat, I have eaten shit. I've gone back into the habits of secretly eating and just going out of my way to walk to the shops and buy shit when no one's with me and no one's gonna know that I've done it, and I can eat it on the way home and nobody's gonna see me. I need to fucking snap out of it, and I'm sorry for swearing and crying and being a douchebag, but I'm so disappointed in myself, because I wanted so badly to get to the finish line and be like, I did it, and show everyone that's ever doubted me and ever put me down that I could do it. And I've gone so far in the opposite direction that I've just lost it completely. So basically, I don't want this to be like 10 minutes of me crying or being stupid, but I decided to give shakes a go, like meal replacement shakes, which is completely going against what I believe in. I've always, throughout being a Slimming World member, been like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in fad diets. I don't believe in meal replacement. I don't believe in weight loss tablets. I don't believe in anything like that. I believe in healthy eating and exercising, even though I've never really been a massive exercise freak. You don't need to starve yourself. You don't need to go to the gym to lose weight, but it's there for your health. And I've been one of those people that have resorted to drinking milkshakes for breakfast and lunch because it will make me lose weight. And I did it the first day. It got to lunchtime and I was like, I fucking hate this. This is crap. And I came home and I was moody and I was angry and I was hangry as we call it. and I was like, what am I doing? What am I actually doing? I'm just being so false and going against everything that I believe is right. So I stopped doing that day 2 because I wasn't even allowed to have a drink of juice or a cup of tea, and I was just like, fuck this, not for me. So I need to stop that. I need to, it's a mental thing. It's not even, oh, Slimming World doesn't work for me anymore. It's, I can't sort my head out and I can't get my head back into what I need to do. That is the problem, and I feel like this, I've calmed down a little bit. I feel like this is my way of reminding myself what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how I feel right now, because I do not want to feel like this. I feel like shit. I want to be confident again, and I want to be happy in myself. I work somewhere where I'm surrounded by healthy, I don't know how to explain it, but just young, healthy, active people, and I feel like an absolute heifer. I actually feel like a hef, and I just feel uncomfortable and really, really sad. I feel really sad. So that's it, basically. That's kind of my recap on where I am. I'm really sorry that this was like the most depressing video that I could possibly come back with to my channel. I want people to see this as like a uplifting and inspiring like channel. I really want to help people, and I want to share every step of losing weight, and I don't want to be one of those people that only sings when I'm winning. I want to share everything, and I want people to know that when I get there, because I will get there, that it's not easy, but if you stick at it, you will get there. I need to remember that. I just need to get back down to where I was and just finish what I started and show everyone that you can put on 4 stone. You can put all of it back on. It doesn't mean that you can't do it again and you can't get to where you want to be. I'm going to end it there because my phone's going crazy, and I want to upload this because I just want to get everything out. I just want to get everything about how I'm feeling out right now, and then hopefully I can wake up tomorrow, have a day prepared, ready to go, and just smash it. So watch this space. Thank you to people that have stuck with me. I'm not one of those accounts that has like, I've got a lot of followers on Instagram, but I kind of took a back seat because my journey just wasn't my priority, and I let that slip, and I need to put myself back as a priority. I've kind of just let myself go and not worried about myself as much as I should have, because at the end of the day, my happiness is what's most important, and everything else will fall apart if I don't get this together. So thank you to the people that are still subscribed to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram. Yeah, just thank you, and I really, really hope that this helps someone, and that this most importantly helps me when I look back at this, and I hope this will be like my first video where I can look back on this in 6 months time and be like, fucking hell, I've done really well since then. Look where I am now. I think I really, really need that, so wish me luck. I'm not gonna give up, and I hope that you don't either. So I'm going to speak to you very, very soon. I'm not going to let this slip under the carpet again. I really, really want this to be a regular thing. So thank you, and speak to you soon. Bye.